And we're live. Hi everyone, this is amateurgamer, and now I'll be returning to Beyond All Reason cast. Now we're moving on to a 3v3 on Death Valley version 1. On the top right corner we have Chaikin as yellow, orange is Young Freak, and Savitch is red. And then for the bottom left we have Exclesiarch as blue, Tio as Henry Huaji, and Jigglesworth is green. Why do I feel like the names are very familiar? It seems like I'm getting some repeat players, which is probably fun. All right. So for anyone who play any of the scenarios, the very first one where the enemy doesn't attack and you have to destroy the enemy, this is the map. I think it's exactly the same. And there's also one that's extremely hard where you are faced with enemy with higher tiers and you have to build up and defend against it. Anyways, looking at the situation, bot lab, we do see some ticks being moved forward. Okay, so yeah, these ticks are already kind of paying for themselves by destroying these metal extractors. Man, these ticks are really there to track down metal extractors that are just too exposed. Orange will be slowed down a little bit. Aircraft plant? Oh shoot. So I have seen CNCR players. So if you watch my 2v2 command center command bar one, that one did see I can't remember if it's Jigglesworth or Blue who went for a commander drop. Wow, all of these are left exposed. Yeah, that's the thing. The map is so wide open that you need really good coverages for a lot of the defenses in order to avoid the raids. Right now, Blue is doing a good job raiding, like just harassing and keeping the enemy on their toes. Oh, yeah, oh man. Ooh, if they lose their commander, that'll be really bad. I know it's a legit strategy, but man, it makes the games really boring. Like, it will actually make me, if I ever see these players, I'm like, I'm not gonna watch them. So do we see bombing runs already? I can't tell what. This looks like a bombing run. I can't think of anything else that attacks in a straight line like that. And meanwhile, green is just happily staying up there. So the question is, so blue has been harassing. Teal has been just doing their things. And there are these rocketeers that are getting caught out. I mean, it's not major. Is there no radar on the high ground? So it looks like orange. I don't even know what green is doing. Oh, just more bombers? I want. They did get more anti-air though. Building bot labs here? Are they gonna build like... Ooh, those are some good bombing runs. That commander might be dead if those land properly. Is Green's goal building like those gauntlets, those plasma turrets? Plasma artillery? Are they all gonna get taken down? Yes. And I hate it when they somehow land with precision into your buildings. Yeah, they might need more defenses. Or maybe get fighters. But transitioning to air is, well, that's what yellow is doing. Yeah, that's what I thought. If they get a bunch of agitators up here, they're gonna be an absolute pain to deal with. But at the same time, a good bombing run. I mean, this commander has nowhere to run. Yeah, we have a bit of a skirmish here. Red seem content. Just holding that position. So we do see these pawns coming in, hurting Blue's economy. I mean, it's not enough to stop them. That's a lot of static defenses. Are they gonna get bombers? No, they're gonna... Yeah, at this point they're probably aware and they're like, we need to deal with this. Did they think they shot it down? I'm actually confused. Yeah, they might start getting bombers now. Or at least get answers to this. With the way they build things up, I mean, they could definitely fit some anti-air up there. Now, if Green went for this strategy right off the bat, I'd be impressed. But Green went for the I was gonna drop my commander strategy, which... Yeah, bombing runs are too strong. They don't get shut down quick enough, and now Orange's economy is in shambles. Anti-air bots. I say the bottom left is at a big advantage. Yeah, now they build Sam. No air is going to be able to build up there. And given enough time, these agitators are going to do their job. But these artilleries, yeah, I guess that is a good answer to the enemy. Yeah, I think from the offset, the few couple of raids that really hurt Orange and Red really put them back, and then now that Green... I do think on this map, securing your high ground is really important. Or even better, build it on your opponent's high ground. Get transports, build those up, and then after that, like, what are you going to do, right? Because right now, Orange is more or less gone. Like, their economy is in shambles. These agitators can fire at will at all of these. Red might be able to do some damage here, but I don't see these pawns being able to do much other than taking out a few defenses and metal extractors. And meanwhile, Teal... Is Teal teching up? No. I mean, for the bottom left side, they have so much map control. Please don't tell me one of them went for tier 2. No. I mean, yellow still have a bit of an economy. But it's mostly orange. Is orange going to be sneaky? I mean, you can't really be sneaky with a commander. Yeah, all of these rocketeers and maces are gonna rip into them so easily. Static defenses are just not going to cut it. And some bombing runs from... More from green. That's the thing, you need so much anti-air ahead of them in order to make it work. Otherwise those bombers, even if they get taken out, honestly the damage they inflict is a lot. And orange is in shambles. Maybe orange has given up, I'm actually not sure. Yeah, green is just... Is building it up there really a good idea? I mean, I would build it down there so I don't have to transport them down. Where did those bombing runs go? I mean, bombers. Wait, are these bombers? I thought they're bombers. Oh, they're the fighters. Okay, never mind. Yeah, red is contained here. Like red isn't gonna push out. Red, I think, should have a good economy, but right now hasn't been able to do much with it. Yellow has a decent economy, but they're kind of boxed in because orange is gone, so they kind of have to hold this flank. Teal, green, and blue can do whatever they want. I mean, blue just needs to contain red. Because orange has collapsed. Yellow can't fight against two foes right now. I don't know what orange is doing. So we have some bombing runs here. Yeah, against mobile enemies, they're not great. And that's the thing, like, bombers are great against static targets, like buildings. But they are terrible against mobile. And so that's why, you know, targeting orange was great. Orange didn't have enough anti-air and they can't do much. Actually building advance to... Are they gonna start building like long-range plasma cannons? That would definitely... I mean, you don't even need to do that. Honestly, I think green could have finished it off without destroying more of this. See, red is in shambles. Red hasn't been able to do much. They've been contained. Heavy rocket bots. I think red's commander fell? Was it red? No. Someone else's commander. Oh, orange? Wait, who lost a commander? Green? Teal? Did Teal push out with the commander? They must have. I mean, yellow and orange are still fighting, so there's that. But red is collapsing. So, what do we have to learn? You have to always defend against commander drops, because you never know who might use that. I hate it. And it's like, it's so much resource, right? Like, you have to know where they may come in. And building one isn't enough because if they're paying attention, they'll be able to keep the commander safe. If you build 2, then they might not be able to drop the commander fast enough. And maybe you could take it out. I actually don't know if the commander will explode in that case. And then on this map, you definitely want to take control of these high ground. You don't want to give it to your enemies. So actually, I feel like the player in the back going for air might not be a bad idea, because at that point, you start building up defenses up here, have fighters, and then it's really hard to deal with anything there. Yeah, taking command of the high ground. Like, if blue built here and red had built over here, I think blue would have had a hard time holding a lot of these. So controlling these high ground actually matters for this map. It's a very map specific thing, just because these control, I mean, especially if you played, I forgot the mission where you basically need to take control of these high ground bit by bit to inch closer. And in these matches, it's even more important. I mean, you've seen what happened when your enemy has agitator on the high ground. Get proper anti-air, and then you can't do anything about it. I mean, 2 SAMs is overkill, honestly, I think. Yeah, I think having one player going for the aircraft plant. And then, I mean, if you scale and the enemy doesn't have aircraft, you might be able to build on the opponent and threaten them more. Otherwise, a more safer approach would be building on your own territory. And then you have your own 2 allies worry about holding the flanks, pushing out, deal with early raids. Now the early raids played a role in slowing them down, but at the end of the day, it just felt like the top right corner just got outplayed. That's all. Efficient use of resources, destroying enemy, yeah. I mean, I still wasn't happy seeing the commander drop, but, you know, these things are gonna happen. But it does mean that in the future, if I see these 2 players, I'm probably not gonna cast it. Actually, I think the first time I've seen that might be from them as well. I'm not sure. I know it's a legit strategy, but it's not very fun to cast. It's not very fun to watch. And I get to choose what games I cast, so at least that's within my power. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one.